Hey, welcome to Shift. I'm Elliot, and I am so glad you're hanging out with me today. If this is your first time here, this is the podcast where we take those handy keyboard shortcuts we use every day on our computers and turn them into mental shortcuts for life, growth, and let's be honest, keeping our sanity intact. I'm coming to you today from my home office, which, if I'm being real, is currently about 40% office and 60% Lego obstacle course. My 5-year-old, Clara, decided this morning that my desk was the perfect docking station for her space station. So if you hear a stray plastic brick crunching under my chair, you know why. But actually, that's a perfect lead-in to what we're talking about today. See, I've spent a lot of my life, especially since becoming a dad, living in my head. I have these grand plans. In my mind, I'm a guy who eats kale salads for breakfast and runs 5 miles before the kids wake up. That version of Elliot exists in a file in my brain. He's saved, he's organized, he's high definition. But when 6 a.m. hits and a toddler is poking my eyeball, that digital version of me disappears. I end up scrolling on my phone, eating the crusts off a piece of cold toast, and wondering where my motivation went. Have you ever felt that? That gap between who you intend to be and what actually happens in the physical world? Today's shortcut is Ctrl P. We are talking about printing. We're moving our health and wellness goals out of the cloud of our imagination and onto the paper of our physical reality. We're making health practical. Let's look at the tech for a second. Control P. It's the universal command to print. On its own, a file on your computer is just data. It's light behind glass. It's pixels. You can't touch it. You can't hand it to someone. It isn't tangible until you hit those two keys. When you hit Control P, a mechanical process starts. Ink meets paper. A physical object is created that exists in the three-dimensional world. You can pin it to a board, you can write on it, you can feel the texture. It becomes real. In life, we have way too many digital goals. I want to get in shape. Digital file. I should probably eat better. Unsaved draft. I need to sleep more. Hidden folder. These are intentions, but they aren't printed yet. Making health practical is the act of hitting Control P. It's taking that abstract idea of wellness and turning it into a physical action that occupies space and time in your actual messy life. Because, let's face it, your brain is a great place for brainstorming, but it's a terrible place for storage. If a goal only exists in your head, it's prone to getting corrupted by stress, tiredness, or a sudden craving for a donut. We need to print it out into the real world where we can see it, touch it, and live it. Let's talk about the first reason our health goals stay stuck in the computer. They are too high-res and not enough low to the ground. I remember a few years back, I decided I was going to be the healthy consultant. I bought a fancy glass water bottle and a $100 gym membership, but my goal was just be healthy. That's a massive file size, guys. It's like trying to print a 4K movie on a home inkjet printer. It just jams. One afternoon, I was stressed about a deadline. I walked past a vending machine, and before I even realized what I was doing, I had a bag of barbecue chips in my hand. My digital goal of being healthy didn't stand a chance against the physical reality of those chips. To print a goal, you have to make it specific and physical. Instead of "I will eat better," the printed version is "I will put an apple on my desk at 8 a.m." When you make a goal tactile, something you can actually touch or see, it stops being a wish and starts being an appointment. Like my 3-year-old, Lucy. If I tell her, "We are going to be nice today," she has no idea what that means. But if I say, "We're going to put your toys in this blue bin," she gets it. We need to treat our inner healthy person like a toddler. Give them a blue bin. Give them a physical task. We've all been there. You hit print, the machine whirs, and then beep, 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 paper jam. In life, a paper jam is friction. It's anything that stands between you and the physical action. Think about your morning workout. If your sneakers are in the back of the closet, your leggings are in the laundry basket, and your headphones are dead, that's a massive paper jam. Your brain is going to look at that mess and say, "Error 404, motivation not found. Let's stay in bed." I learned this the hard way trying to get Clara to eat more vegetables. If I had to peel and chop carrots while she was already hungry and screaming, it wasn't happening. I'd just hand her a cracker. To make health practical, you have to clear the tray before you hit print. This is environment design. For me, that meant printing my workout the night before. I literally lay my clothes out on the floor in the shape of a human being. It looks like a neon spandex crime scene, but when I wake up, I don't have to think. I just step into the clothes. I've removed the friction. I've cleared the paper jam before it could happen. Sometimes we don't print our health goals because we think we have to print a 500-page manifesto. We think if we can't do a 60-minute HIIT workout, there's no point in hitting Ctrl P at all. But think about how printers work. If you don't use them for a long time, the ink dries up and the heads clog. It's actually better to print one page every day than to try to print 1,000 pages once a year. I had a client once who was a high-powered executive. He wanted to fix his life. He tried to change his diet, his sleep, and his exercise all in one Monday. By Wednesday, he was exhausted and back to his old habits. We practiced small batch printing. His only goal for the first week was drink 1 glass of water before his first cup of coffee. That's it, 1 page. It felt too easy, but that's the point. Once he proved he could print that one small habit, his confidence grew. Consistency is the ink. If you keep the ink flowing with small, manageable tasks, you'll never find yourself with a clogged system when things get tough. Before you hit print on a computer, you usually see a print preview. You check the margins. You see if the text is cut off. We rarely do this with our health. We set goals that don't fit the paper of our actual lives. For example, I once decided I'd go to a 6 p.m. yoga class every day. Print preview check. I have 2 kids under 6. 6 p.m. is the witching hour. It's dinner, bath time, and negotiating with a tiny human about why we don't wear Batman masks to bed. That goal was never going to print correctly because the margins of my life wouldn't allow it. Be honest about your paper size. If you're a busy parent or a stressed professional, don't try to print a professional athlete lifestyle. Print a busy person who moves for 15 minutes lifestyle. Adjust your margins. If your life is chaotic, your health goals need to be pocket-sized. I started doing micro workouts during the girls' bath time. While they're splashing around and I'm making sure nobody drowns, I'll do 20 squats or some push-ups against the counter. It fits the paper I have available. All right, we've talked a lot about the theory. Let's get practical. How do we hit Ctrl P today? Here are 3 simple ways to print your health goals. 1. The 20-second rule. This comes from researcher Sean Acor. If you want to start a healthy habit, make it 20 seconds easier to start. If you want to go for a walk, put your shoes by the front door. If you want to eat more fruit, put the fruit bowl in the middle of the counter, not hidden in the crisper drawer. Conversely, if you want to stop a bad habit, make it 20 seconds harder. Put the TV remote in another room. Hide the chips on a high shelf. Change the printing environment. 2. Use physical triggers. Stop relying on your phone notifications. We've all learned to swipe those away without looking. Use physical objects. Want to remember your vitamins? Put the bottle on top of your coffee mug at night. Want to stretch? Put your yoga mat right where you stand to brush your teeth. Make the goal something you have to physically move to get on with your day. 3. The 2-minute print. If a health goal feels too big to print, shrink it until it takes less than 2 minutes. Can't do a gym session? Print a 2-minute walk around the block. Can't cook a gourmet healthy meal? Print a 2-minute assembly of a salad kit. The goal isn't the scale of the print, it's the fact that you hit the button. So, here is your challenge for the week. I want you to pick one health intention that has been sitting in your digital drafts folder for a while. You know the one, the thing you keep meaning to do. Now, I want you to press the key. Make it physical. This week, don't just think about it. I want you to create one physical cue for that goal. If it's drinking more water, buy a bottle you love and keep it filled. If it's sleeping more, physically put your phone in a drawer at 9 p.m. Find one way to turn that digital thought into a physical printout. And when you do it, I want you to say to yourself, Ctrl P. It's real now. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today on Shift. I hope this helps you move your wellness out of your head and into your hands. If you enjoyed this episode, it would mean the world to me if you'd hit that subscribe button or share it with a friend who might be struggling with their own paper jams. We're all just trying to get our lives to print a little smoother, right? Next time, we're diving into a shortcut that's a little deeper and a little more personal. We're going to be looking at Ctrl+H, the history shortcut. We're going to talk about how our past shapes our present and how understanding our history can help us build resilience for the future. You won't want to miss that one. Until then, keep it light, keep it real, and remember, sometimes all you need is a little shift. I'm Elliot, and I'll talk to you soon.